Hello friends, welcome to Squaird Plans, where creative planning and organization comes to life. I'm Stephanie, and today we're going to be creating a Christmas in July planner theme in my horizontal layout, so come play with me. And I've got these washi tapes here all ready to go, as well as this Tombow brush tip marker, these Happy Planner sticker books, and these Planning Things sticker books, which I'll pull from. Okay, let's go ahead and get started by laying down some wax paper, figure out what I'm doing. This week I decided to do a Christmas in July theme, as I mentioned, and I almost forgot about it, honestly. I think the Hallmark Channel did their Christmas in July early in the month, like maybe the first week of the month. And I, like I said, just totally forgot about it until just a couple days ago. And then I was like, oh yeah, need to do my Christmas in July theme. So I went through my sticker books and then found these perfectly Christmassy palm trees, which I thought would be just right for this summery Christmas in July option. So I went ahead and grabbed those out and am gonna figure out what we're gonna do with those stickers as we go through. So I'll start by laying in these palm trees, maybe one on every other day, and just kind of work my way from smallest to biggest towards the bottom. I wasn't really sure exactly how I wanted this to go. And as you can see, I'm just going to start throwing things down and figure out how best to make this work. Because they're palm trees, you kind of want to have them rooted on some kind of grounding level and growing upwards. So it does limit how you can use stickers like this. I could have done something that was centered at the bottom, take up basically all of Thursday and the This Week box with trees, just having it all at the bottom. But I don't really like to do that because, of course, I use each day to its fullest. So I do need areas within the Thursday to do my checklist and my focus boxes. So that doesn't tend to work for me very well on most weeks, unless it's a really non-busy week. And I've been very busy, so that was not going to work for these trees. However, I figured if I grounded each tree on the major day dividing line that I could make it work. And so that's what I ended up doing, alternating which day I was using. So there's a separation between each of the locations of the clusters that I'm going to make. That just helps with balance. Also to the placement, you can kind of see how nothing's really in line. I'm trying to keep things in triangular shapes, and I also am placing things in groupings when I can. That tends to be the best way to achieve a good balance with things on a spread, especially when you aren't going for a specific style of design, whether it be like a border or something on the spine, that kind of thing. So again, just trying to add clusters together, but also keep them in relationship to each other with a little breathing room around, but clustering them up in a triangular relationship between the clusters. So I've already pulled out all the trees I think I want to use here, and now I'm into the Happy Planner sticker book. I think this one is the mini Merry and Bright, if I remember correctly. I have two of these books. I have the regular size and the mini, and I like the color schemes in here. They're a little bit different than a normal Christmas traditional color scheme. However, the color of the burnt orange is just a little too orange for the way I really want to pull this together. The green might work, so we're going to go ahead and throw in the green. Tried that orange tone and I was a little bit unhappy with the way it looked with the rest of the stickers. So I put the green in there. It's got a little bit of gold sparkle in to tie in the quotes that I've already pulled in. But then ended up changing my mind just because I didn't feel like I had enough stickers to really work in that idea fully with repetition. So now I'm going through these quotes and decided to make a few change-ups. I really love that Merry and Bright sticker, and for some reason it just doesn't quite have the same look and feel as the other quote that I'd pulled, or the other two quotes that I'd pulled. So I decided to put that back and save it because I definitely will find a reason to use it later down the road. And just kind of stick with the font styling that I felt matched best with the other two quotes I had there. So I found that one sticker in, I think, the winter sticker book. It's the second winter sticker book, and I cannot remember how they differentiate that on the website. But all of the sticker books that I'm using will be linked down below if there's still a link available. But I'll list it no matter what, whether there's a link or not, so you can go and try to hunt things down if there is something you're looking for. Also, too, I'm pulling in a few of these typewriter quote stickers in gold, again, to kind of tie in more of the gold. And those are from the Christmas Joy sticker book. I'm also grabbing out some different washi since I really didn't care for most of the ones I ended up pulling, trying to see if I can bring in a little bit more color with washi since I don't really have anything else that's got a real strong color scheme to it. The palm trees have a lot of green in the leaves, but that's really it. The other small items really don't contribute that much to the colors of the spread. And the gold just kind of fades into the background along with like the tree trunks. So hoping that I can find something to really tie it all together with a strong color. I've also tried to pull in some different items with the Ho 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 washi. That one's really cute, but I don't know if it's going to work yet. I'm just trying it out. And then I found this circle sticker that says Peace and Joy here in the, again, Christmas Joy sticker book that has the right styling as far as the lettering goes. It really matches well with the other quotes on the page, and I like that it's got a nice strong red backing. I know it's kind of hard to see from this angle. That's the only reason I don't do more gold, is because of the difficulty in seeing it when you're at certain angles. But I think it will work well for this spread, kind of like a beachy Christmas theme. So I'm going to go ahead and move a few things around there. Add in one more quote that says Gather from the Christmas Joy sticker book. And now try to add in some color with these washi tapes. Pulling in the strong green here that I think matches well with the leaves. Trying to figure out how I want to bring in maybe some red. Pulling all my red washi that I have in my stash, trying to get the right feel and tone. The ones I've tried before just didn't have the right look, but I think this one will do it. It's got a nice Christmas vibe to it, nice strong red, but isn't too overwhelming. So we'll pull this one in. It's got that candy cane stripe coloring, and I'll add that in on top of the green just to make a little bit of a layering element. And I think I'm going to work it in the following ways. So kind of like how I was doing with the tree alternating each day for placement, I'm going to do the same thing with the washi tape, just alternating the days, going back and forth between left, right, and making it kind of stagger down the page. I think that'll really help with the overall balance again with the theme. And I'll try to continue the layering too of the red stripe on top of the green. Keep that consistency. I'm also going to cut it in half, as I didn't mention that before, so that the relative sizes of the washi tapes is pretty similar. And then thought I might try to bring in some of these gold flags for a little extra gold on the page, but I just didn't really like that when I was done. So we'll go ahead and put those back. Go back into the washi tapes that I have, because I do want to add a little bit more gold, I think, to the spread, but again, not try to make it too overwhelming. So I have this washi tape that's gold, that's like a gold sparkle. I think that'll be just the right amount and give a little bit of that kind of magical gold sparkly vibe. Really subtle because it's a lot of white washi, but again, just any kind of thing to help bring a little bit of a vibe to the spread. And I've tried a lot of those, just kind of placing it where I felt like a good spot. Now I need some box stickers, so I'm not sure if I have them in the books that I've pulled. I really want a nice strong red if I can, since there is enough green, I think, on the spread already. The only book I could think of off the top of my head that had a good strong red box was my Anna Bean sticker book, so I went ahead and pulled that. And I'm grabbing out what is left of those red stickers. I have 3 boxes left, it looks like, in red, so we're going to use them all and try to figure out how to make them work here. I'm thinking the placement will work well with the larger boxes kind of going off the page as focus areas, and then I'm going to pull in this one square one up here in the corner where there's a little bit of extra room, kind of cluster it with the rest of these stickers to make it be a little bit more prominent here in the corner. Change up the positioning of the washi tape and the quote, as you can see. I'm liking that a lot. Go ahead and go with that. Still trying to work in that ho 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 washi, but I don't know. Just not feeling it. So we'll set that to the side. Trying to make some decisions on where I want this typewriter quote. I mean, the spread's looking good. I don't know. I felt like at the end it was missing something, so who knows what I might add as the week goes through. Been under a lot of, not stress, but I've got a lot of projects going right now, and so my creativity tends to suffer a little bit. My out-of-the-box thinking definitely suffers when I'm super busy, and so that is where we're at. And I don't know if you could tell in recent videos, but it's been like that for the last couple of weeks. I don't see it getting any better until probably the end of summer. So just keep that in mind if you're watching my plan with me these days. I am trying to limit how many I'm putting out there and try to do more instructive videos so that, you know, you guys aren't disappointed, I guess, with my creativity, which is, I don't know, it's kind of sad, but it's where I'm at. So yeah, just putting that out there. Okay, so obviously I've started moving stuff over, and what I'm doing is keeping track of where the clear stickers go over the darker black lines, coming through and whiting out behind those stickers where the black line touches, just so that it has a nice clean background. That works out pretty good. So I'm just using a jelly roll pen from Sakura in the 10 size or the 0 or the 1.0 tip. I always get that kind of confused when I say it. I don't know exactly what the sizing is. But anyway, that's what I'm using to just kind of clean out that line behind the sticker. Works really great for that. Also too, I'm going to do the same thing here for this cluster, just cleaning out from behind. And I'm going to move things over. I was going to try to do it all in one shot, but I didn't want anything to be really crooked. So we are going to place things in by hand, just kind of readjust and white out behind that palm tree again, just so that there's no black line showing through. And while I'm doing that, just a little bit of a life update in case you're interested. So me and my husband are planning an out-of-state move at the end of summer, basically in about a month and a half. It's been a little crazy, and I've been also really busy in my day job, which is freelance work for graphic design. So that's kind of where I'm at, and it's made it a little bit more challenging, and I may have to drop a few videos near the end of next month to accommodate the move. So just keep that in mind. Also, too, if you guys have any suggestions for more process-oriented videos, I would be more than happy to accept your suggestions. I've done a lot of videos in the past that are pretty much all of my knowledge base as of yet that I think I know. But, sometimes there's things that I just don't think you guys are interested in, or I don't think it's something that, I don't know, just there's things that I'm unaware that you may not know or may be interested in seeing more of from my planning. Just like the daily routine that I just posted recently, that was a suggestion. And I had done one before, but it was a few years ago. So something like that where you just kind of want to see how I'm using my planner, or maybe techniques on using your planner to the fullest, maybe something that I can impart. Those kind of things I'd be happy to share. Just let me know. I appreciate you guys' suggestions always. You guys are the reason that I'm here, why I keep producing, and I really would love any feedback you guys have as far as what you'd like to see in the future. I'm going to go ahead and move over these palm trees now, and also white out behind them if I haven't gotten all of the little areas already. Laying in the washi tape as well. We'll trim that off, and the edge of the tree. In case I can reuse it, I'll save that piece for later. So the rest of this is basically me just laying in the stickers as they were on the wax paper. Just trying to line everything up, really using that edge of the day as a baseline for each of the clusters. Making a few little adjustments there with those gold quotes. Maybe adding in another one of those quotes somewhere. I don't know. I tinkered a little bit with this because I kept feeling like it was missing something in the end. There are a few moments where I tried some things and tried to drop in some new stickers again because I was just feeling like I needed something. And I'm going to go ahead and lay in this last corner, whitening out behind these ornaments once I get them on the page so I know where they'll fall. It's a little bit trickier with these smaller stickers. We'll get there though. Let that dry a second before I lay them down. Do a little bit of trimming here. And I think that's going to do it, friends. See if there's anything else in here that I want to add in, but I think we're good. Maybe just one more for balance. Add in this holiday style quote. And maybe try to reuse these red box cuttings somewhere. I don't know. I think that's it. Let's just call it. So last but not least, I'm going to go ahead and add in my checklist using the Tombow brush pen, and that's going to do it, friends. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up down below. Also, too, go ahead and leave me a comment if you'd like to get in touch, and think about subscribing to my channel if you haven't already, if you'd like to see more of my videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and we'll see you next time. Bye!